All right, so what is a complex fraction? So probably about the most crazy that we could get with it. Let's say that I have 3/5 times 1/4 plus 5/6 all divided by 2/3 divided by 6/5. Something like that. So this is kind of the idea of what a complex fraction is. Up top, I got some operations going on. On the bottom, I got some more operations going on. And all of that is shoved into a fraction. Now, it looks crazy, but since we know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions, add, subtract, multiply, and soon divide decimals, all of this we know how to do. It's just how do I handle it? So when we have a complex fraction, we're going to take the top and bottom separately. Whatever operations need to be done on the top, we'll go ahead and take care of that. What needs to happen on the bottom, we'll go ahead and take care of that. And then we'll take care of the fraction as a whole. So we're going to come back to this problem, but we're going to start with one that's a little less complex. So let's just say I have 3/7 over 4/5. And I want to simplify this and just write it as a single fraction. Well, we know what this line in a fraction means. It means division. So rewriting this says 3/7 divided by 4/5. And now we know how to handle that problem. We know by the algorithm of division of fractions, I am supposed to take the second fraction, take the reciprocal of it, and then just multiply straight across using the algorithm for multiplying fractions. So I have 3/7 times 5/4, and multiplying straight across, I get 15 divided by 28, or 15/28. 15 and 28 don't have a common factor, so this is a single fraction in simplest form. So there's how we handle a complex fraction. So let's go back to the crazy one that we started with. Let me get another piece of scratch paper. So like I said, we want to start on the top. We're going to do top and bottom separately. So on the top, I have addition of fractions and I have multiplication. I'm going to follow my order of operations and do the addition inside the parentheses first. So I'm going to have 3/5 times. When we're adding fractions, I do need a common denominator. Out of 4 and 6, my common denominator is going to be 12. So rewriting my original fractions with equivalent fractions with the common denominator of 12, 1/4 becomes 3/12, 5/6 becomes 10/12. And we still have this over 2/3 divided by 6/5. Come down to the bottom. Let's keep going. So now that I have a common denominator, I'm going to go ahead and add those. 3/12 plus 10/12 gives me 13/12. So I have 3/5 times 13/12 over 2/3 divided by 6/5. Now on the top, we have multiplication of fractions, and on the bottom we have division of fractions. So up top, multiplication, I know I just multiply straight across. So 3 times 13 gives me 39. 5 times 12 gives me 60. And in the denominator, 2/3 divided by 6/5. We know by the algorithm for division of fractions, that tells me to flip the second fraction or take the reciprocal of the second fraction and multiply. So I have 2/3 times 5/6. So I have 39 divided by 60 divided by, we're multiplying fractions, so straight across, 2 times 5 is 10. And 3 times 6 is 18. And now I can deal with the complex fraction. I have 39 over 60 divided by 10 over 18. And again, this is just division of two fractions, and we know how to handle that. So 39 over 60 divided by 10 over 18. Again, by the algorithm that we have for dividing fractions, I know this is 39 over 60 times 18 over 10. So let's multiply straight across. 39 times 18 is some number. We'll come out here and figure that out real quick. Got a 2 and a 7, and a 0, a 9, and a 3. So this gives me 702 over 60 times 10 is 600. And I'm going to go ahead and reduce this. I see that I could do the prime factorization. Let me scoot that up so you can see. But these are kind of big numbers. So I know they are both divisible by 2, so I'm going to divide top and bottom by 2. Get 351 over 300. They are both divisible by 3, so I'm going to go ahead and divide top and bottom by 3. So I get 117 over 100. 100 is only divisible by 5 and 2. So it's 2, 2, and 5, 5. 117 is divisible by 3, 3, and 13, so we're going to leave that. No common factors, so there it is in simplest form.